right, it's test day. When I say test day, it's not really a test because I wouldn't even have Dexter down here if I wasn't sure that this guy could pull it off today. But no leash at all today. We're down here at Niagara Falls, Clifton Hill, tourist area, busy area, lots of distractions going on. Don't need to do a lot of talking today. I'm going to let Dexter's obedience do the talking for me, and let's see how he does today. We're going to be doing a lot of practice with his stay command and of course his off-leash heeling, and I'm going to take him to the park at the bottom of Clifton Hill, give him some free time to run around. Let's go. Good. Stay. Boy, Dex. Heel. Excellent. All right, that was pretty good. Dexter was certainly feeling a little bit of the stress, I could tell from his body language. So that was one pass down Clifton Hill, and we got him down here at the park on a release command for a little break, a little breather, so he can relax. Hey, bud? Yeah, I know. Life's stressful sometimes. But if he doesn't go through that stress, how's he ever gonna become acclimatized to it? So it's little bursts, right? Take him down the hill. Oh, whoa, what's going on here? Get him down into the park, give him a little break, let him run around, and then we're gonna head across the street in a moment. Over there is the main walkway along the falls. Lots of tourists today, so gonna take him through there. We'll give him another break and then up the other side of Clifton Hill. That's gonna take about an hour in total today. That's good. How much does this guy need in one session, right? I don't wanna overload him. It's gotta be just enough to get him acclimatized to all this, but what can I say? His healing's doing really well. He got spooked a couple times with some of the moving statues at the Movie Land Museum, but other than that, he's been pretty rock solid in handling all of the people and the sights and the sounds really well. All right, that's break time over, buddy. Okay? Yeah. All right, let's get back to work. Dexter, heel. Good boy. All right, break number 2 for Dexter. I'm at the Secret Gardens. I don't even know what this place is called, but I've always called it the Secret Gardens. Anybody who knows the falls knows where I'm at right now. Falls in the background, but this is a nice little quiet oasis in the middle of the busy tourist storm out there. So we're gonna let him roll around in here for a little bit and just sniff the grass and relax. And then it's time for our last pass up Clifton Hill. Been down here about 40 minutes already, and what can I say? You're watching the video, like his sit stays, his down stays, he's just crushing everything, and he's been awesome. He's ignored all the tourists. It's a lot for this guy. Let's not, I'm not saying he's just like, it's cool, man, you know, like he's taken it in stride, but I can tell for any dog, this is a lot to take in. So that's why we do the breaks, okay? Can't keep this dog, you know, I'm not gonna keep Dexter under that sort of stress, but this is how he gets acclimatized to that level of stress. So the next time he would come to Clifton Hill, he'd be much more relaxed. And the next time after that, much more relaxed, okay? But just like, say somebody who's nervous about public speaking. If you avoid public speaking your entire life, you're never gonna get better. But if you get up in front of a couple of family members and do a little speech, and then in front of 3 or 4 new people, and then 5 or 6, and then maybe you join like Toastmasters and you go do a little speech in a bar in front of 20 people and 40 people and 80 people and 200 people, that's how it works, right? And over time you become less stressed about public speaking. It's the same thing with Dexter. We got to get him out here. We got to get him around all these distractions to make sure that his obedience is solid, and to just make sure that he gets acclimatized to this and he gets a confidence about himself when he's in situations like this. All right, well, I'm going to finish up with Dexter here, and then it's back up the hill. We'll see you there. Dexter, come. Yes, good boy. Sit. Hey, you're a little crooked. Straighten you up. Good boy. There you go. There you go. Sorry, no crooked sits. Good. All right, that's it. That's all. That was a lot for Dexter. Dexter's doing awesome, and he's now splashing all over my leg, drinking water. It's okay. It's a hot day. It feels nice. Yeah, what can I say? This guy is super good, and he goes back home in a couple days. I don't think there'll be another update video. What more can I update? This guy just did Clifton Hill. Guess how many times I used the e-collar? If you said 0, you would be correct. I didn't have to use the e-collar. That's the whole point of the e-collar training, is that once the dog is trained, we rarely use the e-collar. So all of the off-leash time I gave him, he came uncalled every time, stayed and heeled perfectly every time. He just responds to voice now, so if he's a little distracted, I can just call his name, Dexter. Oh, good boy. Right? And he'll pop right back to my side. So that's the whole plan all along, is to get the dog onto voice control, and the remote training collar becomes an insurance policy in case he gets so distracted he's not responding to my voice. But I can't say enough good things about this guy, so let's all say goodbye to Dexter. He goes home in a couple days, and this was his big final test. Nothing more to report after this. Once a dog has done Clifton Hill without a leash, in my opinion, that's a pretty rock solid dog. Like, let's keep in mind here, he's just a pet dog, and I'm just a pet dog trainer. I've been thinking about making a video about that, and I'll talk more about what I mean by I'm just a pet dog trainer, but in essence, like, I don't do protection training work. I don't scent train dogs. I've done some of that work with my own dogs, but I don't train it for clients because it's not the business I'm in. There's lots of good protection dog trainers in the area with tons, like decades of experience. It's not my thing. My thing is pet dog training. So I want to help the regular person with their family dog to get the most obedient dog they can. Okay, and that doesn't require us to have super sharp, focused healing like at obedience trials. We're just talking a pet dog, and what more could you ask for from a pet dog than to be able to go off leash with you through a crowded place like this and come when called every time. It's rock solid, man. Dexter, my friend, I'm gonna miss you. You've been a great dog. Okay? Mwah.